From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the New York Mets going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Willie Stargell leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Devin Williams.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, Michael Harris. And that is cut on and missed. And that's how this game gets started. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. The punch out there, and one away. Here's Luis Guillorme. That one's in there. Strike one. Just missed. The 1-1. They say it went. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Andre Dawson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Mets. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at PNC Park. And on the hill in this one, Kevin Gausman. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Into center. Harris makes the catch. One away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Guillorme moving under this one, and there's 2 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Line drive, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now, Willie Stargell. Base knock, center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First offering misses the mark. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. Here's a 1-1. Castro. And that is the inning. Pirates strand a couple. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Williams back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1. And a foul ball third base side. The pitch. Misses inside, and it's 1-2. Righty delivers. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Christian Walker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. That one off the mark. Now 1-2. Out to short. Bichette slings it across, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Guillorme to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swinging a foul straight back.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Puts it away for the out. That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started, and now the Mets DH, Dominic Fletcher.
Dominic Fletcher.
And a pitch. And there's a strike. Fletcher measures 5 feet 6 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Willie Castro in the box now. Takes strike one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. He flips it to second in time. How about that double play?
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
And here comes Tommy Edman. That one's in there, 0-1. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Gavin Lux. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Takes it in for the out.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
In the air, right field, Dawson on the move, and it's caught. And there's two away. Up next for the Pirates, Masataka Yoshida. He popped out his first time. That misses the zone. 1-0. Gausman, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. This one smacked out to left center, and it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Man in scoring position with two away. Roberto Clemente, the next Pirate to hit.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
There's a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Yoshida rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Willie Stargell, the next Pirate to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner leads away at second. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 2-run lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with two away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fly ball down the line. And that is foul. Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Bichette blasts one out. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 5-zip. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, nobody on. And now, Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Guillorme to first. And they get the out on Smith. That ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the 4th, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Guillorme takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. 3-2 now.
Okay.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back. Bottom 4. Here's the 3rd baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And he deals. This one high in the air to left center. Fraley should have it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down. Gavin Lux, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Kevin Gausman hails from Colorado, but he played his college ball at LSU. He was the 4th overall pick in the 2012 draft, made his debut at 22 years old in 2013, and he has gotten himself through a lot. Fraley racing over to make the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Rod Carew. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
So up next, Masataka Yoshida. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jeff Brigham.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's going to be Roberto Clemente. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Pirates strand a couple as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth, and here is Francisco Alvarez. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. That's down and in. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Fraley stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Mets. It's fine. Back here at PNC Park, here's a big power threat. Willie Stargell. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
Next offering is down low. And you talk about Stargell's leadership. I don't think there's ever been a more close-knit team than that Pirates squad of the late 70s. And he was the heart of that team. Remember that team's theme song, Sister Sledge? We Are Family? That one drilled left field. And there's a hit.
Now batting, the center field.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. Ball 1, no strikes.
Stargell brought home the title for the Pirates in 1979, and it was more than just his leadership. Listen, in '79, he won the National League MVP.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Bo Bichette. He's already homered in this game. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why. Getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. That one missed.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Stargell around second. He's in there. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So 2 down. Gunnar Henderson, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across, and that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 6 and the Mets nothing. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Dominic Fletcher.
Dominic.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The pitch. Fletcher checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now 2-1. Popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 6 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Gavin Lux. Bring him back to work. On a line, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Carew stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 for 3. Righty to the plate. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Lux rounds second on his way to third. The run scores from first, extending their lead. It's 7-0.
Well done, drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So man aboard at the plate for Pittsburgh, Masataka Yoshida. And a swing and a miss.
1 strike.
Man at second. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Roberto Clemente. Out in front and foul to the left side. And here it comes. Ripped on a line to center. Harris pulls it down. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Phil Bickford.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. Liner, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 9-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Will Smith.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fastball almost got him there. Stargell on second. Bichette on at first with 2 down. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Pops around third and on his way home. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Gunnar Henderson, the next Pirate to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. Fraley pulls that one down, and that's the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 6 full. It's the Bucks 10 and the Mets nothing. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And a pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Clemente makes the grab, 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Guillorme up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Next offering is down low. And now 2-0.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Smith right there to make the grab. 2 down. And next for the Mets, Andre Dawson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Mets go down quickly. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now the DH, Gavin Lux.
The designated hitter, Gavin Lux.
The pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Now here is Rod Carew. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Harris fires it in quickly, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And it gets by him. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. Smash down the left field line. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags up for third. In there safely.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie.
2 on with 1 out. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. Lifted in the air, right center field. Dawson flying after this one. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 12-0. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Adam Ottavino. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Up next for the Pirates, Julio Rodriguez.
Now batting, center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Just a slow ground ball this time. They take the force out. Play made. That ends the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look ahead to. And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Got him swinging.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Jake Fraley. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch misses. And now it's even 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Got him looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees. Nothing doing for the Mets. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Back here at PNC Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Bo Bichette. The pitch. On the ground. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Will Smith. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's carrying, and it is gone. A solo shot, and they add a run. It's 13-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Two outs. On the ground right side. And that is the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the DH, Dominic Fletcher. Williams back to work. Fly ball to right. Clemente makes the grab, one pitch and one out. This is Willie Castro.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In there at the knees, strike one. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. First pitch just misses. That clips the corner. And 1-2. On the ground to the left. Bichette on the run, sends it over to first, and that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just one better pitch. Perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
Final score in this one, 13-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time at the ball game, 3 hours and 40.